friends, this is Dr. Abdekayam Chimthanawala. In continuation with the palpitation therapeutics, we had seen before something about palpitation and lot many drugs. Let us see a very rare drug now for palpitation, that is coca. Now coca is a very rare drug prescribed for palpitation, but in my practice I have seen in few cases I have got good results with coca. Now for the coca to prescribe, you have to remember one symptom. Coca has violent palpitation from incarcerated flatus. That means if the patient is suffering from incarcerated flatus, or if the patient is suffering from lot of constipation, he cannot pass gas and stools, and then he suffers from palpitation, then you must think about coca. I have seen in few cases in my practice having beautiful results because of incarcerated flatus, that is palpitation. Now in this symptom you must remember other two drugs. Of course, if there is stomach problem, if there is constipation, flatus problem, distension, with that there is violent palpitation, the first drug that comes you should think of is definitely Nux vomica. Nux vomica also has the same symptom, that is palpitation from incarcerated flatus. The second drug that you must think about is argentum nitricum, and then coca. So in cases in my practice where it was obvious that the patient was suffering from gastric disorders and lot of gases problem, constipation and distension of abdomen with palpitation, I had prescribed Nux vomica but failed in few cases. Then when I read coca and I gave coca, I got fantastic results. This is how you develop your practice, this is how you develop your materia medica. Next, if you want to prescribe coca, then you must remember one more symptom also, that is palpitation from overexertion. Overexertion. We are not talking about normal exertion. We have talked about in previous videos about palpitation from exertion, from walking, from least exertion. Now we are talking about overexertion. For example, if you are daily walking 2 kilometers, but suddenly you decide one day that today is Sunday, I will walk for 5 kilometers. After that, overexertion, you get palpitation, then you must think about coca. So coca from heart strain. So coca, you must remember palpitation from incarcerated flatus, from overexertion, and from heart strain. Heart strain means whenever there is strain in the heart for whatever reasons, and then if you get palpitation, then you must think about coca. So from heart strain you must always think about arnica, you must think about borax, and you must think about caustic. These three drugs also have palpitation from heart strain. Whenever there is strain in the heart and if you get palpitation, then you must think about coca. So a very rarely prescribed drug, but if there is symptom similarity, you must think about coca. Next drug, again a very rare drug, that is Collinsonia canadensis. In Collinsonia, palpitation is subject who suffer from piles or hemorrhoids, or who suffer from indigestion. Now, if a pile subject suffers from palpitation, the first drug that should come in your mind is Collinsonia. Yes, because this is a symptom where you'll be able to differentiate a patient of piles of Collinsonia, a patient of piles of vasculus or hemimelis, because these drugs doesn't have palpitation, but it is only Collinsonia that has palpitation in subject who suffer from piles or who suffer from indigestion, or heart's action is permanently rapid but weak. In Collinsonia, heart's action is permanently rapid, persistently rapid. If you can say, not permanently, persistently rapid. The heart's action is persistently rapid but weak. In those cases, you must think about Collinsonia. But if you ask me, one symptom that stands out in Collinsonia is in subject of piles or hemorrhoids and indigestion. If the patient suffers from palpitation, the first drug that you must think about is Collinsonia canadensis. Next drug, a very important drug, that is glonine. Now, glonine has violent palpitation with throbbing in the carotids. This is a hallmark symptom of glonine, that is throbbing in the carotid arteries. That is glonine. We are told aurum metallicum, throbbing in the carotids and throbbing in the temporal arteries also. We have throbbing in the carotids, belladonna also. So in glonine, violent palpitation with throbbing in the carotids, and heart's action is labored. It is oppressed. That is glonine. Or the blood seems to rush to the heart and rapidly to the head. That's why the patient's heart's action is labored and oppressed, and the blood seems to be rushing to the heart and to the head. That is glonine, only related to palpitation. Of course, if the patient has symptom or feels that if the blood is rushing to the head, we definitely have headache. We'll have throbbing headache, throbbing in the carotids. That symptom will have, but we only consider about palpitation of glonine. So that is palpitation in glonine. Next drug, again a very rare drug, that is iodine. Only one symptom I want to like to talk about iodine is palpitation worst from least exertion. Because palpitation worst from least exertion, iodine will never come to your mind. The drug which will come to your mind is digitalis. Yes. Now digitalis also has the same symptom, that is palpitation from least exertion. So you must remember iodine in comparison with digitalis. Next drug, again a very rare drug, that is laccaninum. Now laccan has violent palpitation when lying on the left side. I told you the drug Cactus grandiflorus, I told you lacasis. Now third drug I am telling you, laccan, violent palpitation from lying on the left side. And how is the patient better? While turning on the right side. Simple, laccan. Whenever the patient comes and tells you, "Doctor, मैं left side सो नहीं सकता, जब भी सोता हूँ ना बहुत घबराहट होना शुरू होती है, palpitation शुरू हो जाता है." Then your question should be, फिर आप क्या करते हो? उठ के बैठ जाते हैं, घूमते नहीं, फिर राइट साइड पर ले जाता हूँ, तो palpitation चले जाता है अपने आप. This is how the patient will describe his symptom. Actually, is describing laccan. So remember, violent palpitation while lying on the left side, better while lying on the right side. Now you must remember one more drug which has the same symptom, and that is tobacco. Tobacco also has the same modality, better by lying on the right side. This is better medical. One symptom and the remedy changes. So give time to your patient. Hear what the patient has to tell you, and you will never miss a symptom, and you will never miss a drug, and you will never miss a cure. This is the magic of homeopathy. Now, after laccan, one more drug which I have seen in my practice giving good results is Lilium tig. In Lilium tig, it is written palpitation, fluttering, faint, hurried, anxious sensation at the apex of the heart. So there are many sensations in Lilium tig only at the apex of the heart that I have seen, and the patient will tell you apex of the heart. You must know where is the apex of the heart. That is palpitation. How it is fluttering? It is faint. It is hurried and anxious. At the sensation at the base of the heart, sharp pain in the left chest. मतलब पेशेंट इतना चेस्ट में पेन होगा कि रात को उठ के बैठ जाएगा और अपने को लगेगा कि उसको एंजाइना है, उसको डॉक्टर ले जाना चाहिए. नो, if it is a Lilium tig patient, that means sharp pain at the left side of the chest which awakens the patient, and irregular pulse. If the patient awakens because of sharp pain in the chest, laccan. If the patient awakens because of the cough, then which is the drug? Hyoscyamus. So you have to compare. Why is the patient waking up? Because of palpitation, because of pain in the chest, because of coughing. There are many symptoms. So this is the homeopathy therapeutics. Sharp pain in the left side of the chest, which awakens the patient. Irregular pulse. Extremities cold and covered with cold sweat. The extremities of the patient will be covered with cold sweat. It gives a complete picture of angina. Chest pain, उठ के बैठता है, हाथ पर ठंडे हो जाते हैं. Don't always give carbo-veg. I have seen lot many patients give carbo-veg. No. Understand whether it is a collapse condition or just a sharp pain and the coldness extremities. A collapse condition, blueness might give you carbo-veg, but I have not told you blueness here. So blueness, collapse condition, think about carbo-veg. But sharp pain in the chest awakens the patient, pulse irregular, extremities covered with cold sweat, that is Lilium tic. Aggravation after eating, aggravation lying on either side. लेफ्ट पे सोएंगा तो भी तकलीफ, राइट पे सोएंगा तो भी तकलीफ. सो लिलियम टिक पेशेंट कैसा रहेगा इमेजिन करिए. चेस्ट पेन से उठ के बैठ जाएगा, इरेगुलर पल्स रहेंगे, ना लेफ्ट साइड पे सो पाएगा ना राइट साइड पे सो पाएगा, पूरी एक्सट्रीमिटीज कोल्ड रहेंगी. डोंट गिव एनी अदर रेमेडी, गिव लिलियम टिक and you will see the change within 15 minutes. I have seen this in about 10-15 patients of mine. Lilium tic does a miraculous work. So Lilium tic, my friends, remember this symptom, that is palpitation, fluttering, faint, hurried, anxious sensation at the apex of the heart. Sharp pains, wake up the patient at night, irregular pulse, extremities covered with cold sweats, aggravation after eating, and aggravation lying on either side, na left so pata, na right so pata. That is Lilium tigrinum. So enjoy the video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.